What's up, everyone? Happy Monday. So, today's going to be a much more rowing focused video. I have a 2K or 2 kilometer rowing competition coming up that I signed up for. It's a small one, just local. Thought it'd be actually a really great reintroduction to the racing environment. So that's a little over 3 weeks out, and decided today that I would do a 2K, the last 2K I do before the competition. I think doing one today will give me a pretty good sense of what I think I can pull on race day. I do think it's really important to get one more rep mentally, to set a race plan, see how well I'm able to execute on that race plan, and then adjust my training over the next 3 weeks accordingly. So we are just going to jump into it. I did set up the phone, a pretty low-tech way of getting you all a view into my real-time splits. not usually one to be dramatic, and I was gonna just do a super light cool down, you know, crank the resistance all the way down to nothing, and just slide up and down just to try and flush some of the lactic acid out, but I could just feel the nausea coming on, so just had to lay down on the floor, stare at the ceiling for a bit. If I had to give myself a grade, I would give myself a solid B. I could tell pretty much within the first 250, 300 meters that my legs just didn't have a lot of pop off the catch. So it was good to actually do this today where I wasn't really feeling sharp or super fresh. Despite not feeling fresh, mentally I think I hung in there. I pretty much executed the race plan that I wanted to execute. So actually I might even give it a little better than a B. I might say B+, for that reason. For you non-rowers out there, 2K or 2 kilometers is the gold standard fitness test in the rowing world, because that is far and away the most often raced distance on the water. So in the Olympics, rowing is contested over a 2,000 meter race course. In high school and college, it's almost always 2 kilometers. So in indoor rowing, everyone knows their 2K, their 2 kilometer test score. It requires a pretty unique combination of strength, aerobic endurance, and just a high tolerance for pain and suffering. After the competition in 3 weeks, indoor rowing season is over in most places by February or March. I still have some goals on the rower, so I will not abandon the erg, but I'll probably want a mental break at that point too. We'll probably dust off my golf clubs, which have been very lonely for the last few months. My channel is not intended to be a rowing channel. It feels like that now because that happens to be what I'm training for, but I want to just share my journey to reclaim my health and happiness in whatever form that takes, whether it be on the rower, out for a run, you know, enjoying nature and being out with my buddies on the golf course. Also, eventually sharing with you all some of my, call them life hacks, if you will, for how I'm able to make it all work day to day. Because I do work full time. I have 2 small kids. I'm happily married to a wonderful woman who is incredibly supportive on my journey. This isn't something I just figured out overnight. A lot of trial and error, missteps along the way. So I'd love to share some of my learnings with you all and hopefully help inspire some of you or motivate some of you to just take that first step in your own journey. So until then, until next time, keep chasing. Peace.